Hi, welcome or welcome back. I am Sophia. I'm so happy you are here. Here we talk about self-development, self-love, inner work, spirituality, how to create your best life by creating your heart's desires. Here we believe in magic, in miracles, and in your potential. So you're in the right place because we got you here. We got you. Today, I want to talk about your identity, who you know yourself to be. I think this area is often overlooked and it shouldn't be. We should go deeper on this. We should fine tune this and we should really understand who we know ourselves to be, what we believe is possible really at the root, because it's not enough to know it consciously. Whatever's coming up for you in your mind right now, it's just not that deep. You have such greater potential to go so much deeper into your subconscious mind, that deep, and really understand who you are to yourself, who you know yourself to be, what you believe is true for you, and also understanding that every thought you think plays a part in your identity, and you can change your identity very quickly and you can shift your reality very quickly, but it starts with your identity. So you can't want to find your soulmate, love of your life, marriage, start a family and all of that, but have a deep-rooted belief that says nobody's really happy, marriage is a trap, children ruin your life. Maybe you can't have those contradictory beliefs deep in your subconscious and think that you're going to create what it is you want to create, which is finding your soulmate, marrying the love of your life, and having your happily ever after. It's just not going to pan out that way for you. And for good reason. And for reason that you have the power to flip around. And more than that, reframe it. And more than that, rewire your subconscious mind for what gets to be true for you. This is why I do the work that I do. This is why I love this work, because this is what changes lives. This is one of the things. There are many things and many career paths that change people's lives, but this is the one that excites me most. So here we are. The way we get into your subconscious mind is through hypnosis. When you're in a hypnotic state, just magic occurs. Like magic occurs. It just does. What you experience in a hypnotic state, which by the way, you can go in and out of at any moment, you get to any point when you're in a hypnotic state, you can just open your eyes and you're out of it. And you're in control of that. You can open your eyes. It's a light trance. That's what it is. You actually go into a hypnotic state multiple times throughout your day. A lot of times it happens when people are driving a familiar route, right? And then you get there to your destination and you're like, whoa, I don't even remember that. You were in a hypnotic state. When you're really immersed in a TV show or a movie that you're watching, you're in a hypnotic state. So intentionally going into a hypnotic state to experience magic and your full potential sober, you guys, naturally is freaking so underrated. It is so underrated. You have been missing out if you haven't experienced this yet. It is one of my favorite experiences to experience, and I get to experience it every night and when I have me time, and it's so good. It's just so wonderful because you're letting yourself experience what you want, but even better. And it guides you to paint a beautiful picture, a phenomenal picture, an exciting picture in your mind that feels so real. Your mind doesn't know the difference between a real or an imagined act. Athletes practice visualization and they see themselves making that goal or that touchdown or hitting that home run, winning championships. Athletes are known to use visualization which is seeing yourself in the state that you want to be experiencing, right? And what you're doing though is making yourself familiar with what you want to experience. And when you do that, you bring whatever it is that you want closer to you. You bring it to you faster, even. When you're visualizing, if you're in a good deep visualization, you're in a hypnotic state. Most people try to change without changing their identity. But if who you are, like I said before, is someone who doesn't believe in true love, but you say that you want love and you think that you do, but subconsciously your programming, your wiring, your conditioning is saying this doesn't exist. So how are you going to really find something, create something, manifest something that doesn't exist? And you might be getting older and in shock that you are where you are and you don't have the things that you deeply want. This may be why. So this is the great news. We get to clear this up right now. Just becoming aware of a block, a problem, an issue is like half the work. It's half the battle. It starts to clear it up and figure itself out. So get clear on who you are to you, what gets to be true for you, and what do you want to be true for you? Because if it exists, and if you can think it up, then it likely does exist, or you're meant to create it, whatever that is. But if it's like true soulmate love, find real love stories. Look up stories 333. As I say that, look up true love stories, and you will find many beautiful stories of even older couples talking about how they've been together for 50 years, 40 years, whatever it is, 60 years even, how they love each other still. And all you really need is one story of it. And repeat that to yourself and often go back to that because it's evidence. It's evidence that what you want exists, and we need evidence to know that it's possible in anything that we want. And then we get to know and start to believe that we get to have it too. If it's possible, you get to have it too. You get to experience it. You are innately worthy. You are innately deserving. That's it. Get clear on what you want. Know that you get to have it. And then ask for guidance. How is not your responsibility. This is something so many people get stuck on. How do I do this? How do I get there? How do I create this? Focus on you. Focus on loving yourself. Focus on bettering yourself. Focus on loving the people in your life already. Focus on loving what you're doing. Love that you get to cook dinner or lunch or breakfast. Love that you get to bathe yourself in clean water. Love that you get to dress your body every day in clothes that you chose, in clothes that you like and purchased and hung up in your closet. Learn to love your life. Romanticize your life. Light candles. Put your favorite oil on your body after the shower. Gua sha your face every day, or whatever it is that you want to be doing. You know, like do the things that you say that you want to do them for yourself. Love yourself. You are worthy of it. Don't just say, oh, you got to start this habit and you want to start this routine and you want to just start now. Start right now. Little steps. You don't have to do everything all at once and completely change your identity because it likely won't stick. It'll be too overwhelming and too much and too unfamiliar. So you want to start with one or two small changes. Start with your self-talk. Start with what gets to be true for you. What if I get to live the best life possible for myself? What if I get to have it all? What if I get to have the love of my life, create the family that I want, live how and where we want, travel how I want, create the business of my dreams, experience peace and love within my mind and in my body, and that be my baseline? You know, create a beautiful life, whatever that means to you. Those are some examples. So yeah, get clear on that. Get clear on what gets to be true for you from now on. Get clear on what is true for you, what your programming is, and then understand where did you get these ideas from, because they didn't come from you. You certainly weren't born with them. What you were born with, I'll tell you, just in case you're unclear, you were born with having all your needs met. Okay? When you were in the womb, the temperature was perfect. Perfect. You were never cold. You were never hot. You were in perfect temperatures, okay? You were fed on demand. As you were hungry, you ate. You were fed on demand. You felt supported, right? Because you were never alone. Literally, you were in your mother's womb. You were never alone. She doesn't need to be perfect for this, by the way. All your needs were met. You came into this world already knowing that. You already felt worthy and deserving for all your needs being met. And then little by little, that was chipped away at, and you started to learn different. So what we want to do is unlearn all the BS that we learned since we were born, right? But we innately know that we get to have all our needs met. Of course we do. Of course we do. So we want to remember that. That's the work, is reprogramming our limiting beliefs, reprogramming our minds, finding the limiting beliefs. Where did they come from? Understanding them. Oh, okay, this makes perfect sense. You know, my cousin believed that, and I grew up with her, and this was true for her and her life, and I took it on as my own belief and believed it about myself. Meanwhile, it doesn't actually make sense. And what I choose now moving forward is that insert new belief, and make it juicy, make it exciting, make it one that you're like, oh my God, how amazing would it be to experience that, to believe that about myself, and then it be true for me. So get clear on those. If you want to, already you should have come with your journal. If you're not new here, you should have known that you should have come prepared with your journal. And if you didn't, that's totally fine. Of course, we never shame or guilt ourselves here, right? We love and have compassion for ourselves. Pause the video, maybe restart it, and grab your journal and start writing this stuff out. Do it in real time. Don't say, I'll do it later, I'll get to it later, because we know that's not going to happen, right? That's more than likely not going to happen. So do the stuff. If you're going to take the time to listen to this, you're not operating machinery, driving or anything, take a piece of paper and a pen even, and just start walking around with your journal. Have your journal with you and catch your limiting beliefs when they come up. In every way. If you're questioning somebody's motives, why are you questioning them? Is it because they have a pattern and that's why? Or is it because you don't believe they can love you that much? That you feel like there's some hidden motivation underneath what they're saying? So look at your limiting beliefs. Do I believe that I get to be loved and adored and appreciated and seen and understood and supported in all ways? Or do I not believe that? Because what you believe to be true will be true for you. This is the work that changes lives. You get to change your life. Apply this work. That's not hard. It may seem a little scary because you may have blocks come up with this and think, oh, no, we don't want to go there. We don't know what we're going to find. Or you got this. You've got you. The thing to know is that whatever has occurred, whatever limiting beliefs and why and reasons, it's already within you. You're already experiencing it in more ways than one, likely. So getting into this, like, you are strong enough, you are courageous enough, you are brave enough, and you get to do this. And you get to also get a therapist if you want more support on this, and work on it with them so you're not alone in it. Or you can find my courses at sophiaL.com, where you'll feel fully supported. And if you need more support, you can always send an email or a DM and we can work on getting you more support. But you are not alone in this. You've got you. We've got you. God's got you. Life's got you. There's just so much rooting for you and for your joy and for your happiness and for you to live your best life. There is. But you have to be for you first to even acknowledge that and to understand that this is possible for you. That people that don't even know you could want the best for you. You have to know that for yourself first, and then you will believe when people do want the best for you. I love you. You are worthy. You are so valuable. You are so deserving. you make this world a better place. And the happier you become, and the more you create the life of your heart's desires, the better this world is. No pressure. It's just to know that you play such an important role in the tapestry of this world. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for being here. I'll see you in the next video.